Welcome to Mystic Moons. It is early in the morning where I am. For some reason I hear something that sounds like a dump truck, some large squeaking vehicle outside. It can't be a snowplow. Surely it can't be a snowplow. But I do wonder what it is. Let's see. So this is picking up on a reading that I did for some of the signs, but not all. This one is going to be focused on the magic coming to you because of you for air signs or prominent air placements. If you happen to have prominent placements in water or in fire, you can go and check out on my channel a video done a few days ago for that, if you have any prominent air or fire. But for air, no, excuse me, not air or fire, water or fire. Guess I could link it. I'll link it afterwards in the description so you can look for it there. This is going to be for the air signs. And I'm going to read it in order of the title. So we're going to do Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. If you appreciate my time and energy, do let me know. Give me a thumbs up. One moment, I just noticed something. Past couple days, I've been so busy. Good enough. Okay. So, we're going to start off with Gemini. If you appreciate my time, do let me know. Give me a thumbs up. And let's go and check out the magic coming to Aquarius. I say coming to you or because of you, because I think there's some fluctuation in there. Well, let's see, Aquarius, what's coming to you or because of you. I have a 2 of Swords, Aquarius, with a 6 of Cups. Aquarius, this is like really being in the midst of everything. Also, too, in this energy, sensory overload. Energy is coming up here. Oh, we have Libra and we have Scorpio. Let's find out some more information here, Aquarius. Magician. So Aquarius, magic coming to you or because of you. Aquarius, you are like a little magnet. People are attracted to you, Aquarius. Aquarius, if you put out just a little bit of engagement to those around you, put out a little bit of charm, Aquarius, that's going to benefit you a whole lot. It's like in this energy, Aquarius, the magic that you are inspiring around you. People want your validation. People want to know that you enjoy them. Could be a little bit of respect for them. Could be you enjoy working with them. Could be they want to be acknowledged and have their achievements cataloged or recorded by you. Anyway, Aquarius, right now, externally, what people come to you for, the magic you have, you provide validation. People seek your validation. People, it's not so much your input, but to run things by you, and also too to try and impress you. Very much people want to impress you. And I'm going to say, Aquarius, also too, some magic that you have. People don't have an idea of what you do, how you do it, your personality, and so forth. But one thing that also haunts them, Aquarius, about you is that they feel that's only the surface level of what they're seeing about you, only the surface level, a lot more layers to be unveiled. Will you give them the privilege, Aquarius, of revealing more to an external audience, more to strangers? I feel that's also too what is inspiring this energy coming at you for validation, for closeness. It could be friendship. This feels very much, though, about people who are pushing for improvement in their life. So it does feel very much like work. Something else I wanted to say here too, Aquarius. It's not really so much wanting a benefit from you, just acknowledgement, and also too to find out more about you. One could say in this energy too, Aquarius, my recommendation would be to continue letting people guess about you. Don't reveal, or let's say the less you reveal, Aquarius, the more you're going to keep them engaged, wanting more. Because Aquarius, I think there's a lot more to be gained, definitely in collaboration with you. Definitely a benefit yet untapped they could possibly achieve with you. Energies coming up here, Aquarius. I have Leo, I have Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, and Taurus. Hello. And thank you for the like. Let's go on to Libra. Thank you for the like. Okay, so Libra. Magic coming to, that card just slid out, didn't it, Libra? Thank you for the like. Magic. That card slid out. This is magic coming to Libra. I'm going to draw still some cards on that. Coming to you, magic because of you, Libra. I have Three of Pentacles, Libra, Queen, or Princess of Swords. You could also think of that as a page energy. Although princesses, if you ask me, are more wild than page energies in your traditional deck. Definitely more wild. Lots of passion, though, Libra, in this energy. Lots of belief. When you have faith in what you're meant to do, what makes you happy, what you believe in, nothing is stopping you, Libra. Very strong energy, very seamless energy, smooth energy. Anyway, I have Six of Wands that came out, Libra, together with a Three of Pentacles. Basically, this is confidence too. Your magic, Libra, towards your natural inclinations. Don't necessarily buckle and force yourself to do either roles. I want to say roles or behavior that doesn't match you, Libra. Because Libra, when you're in your element and when you're doing what utilizing the gifts God, the angels, the heavens, etc. gave you, Libra. You are at the top of your level, well, top of the level. Very strong confidence here, Libra. Also, too, it's like staying at the top of whatever it is you apply yourself to, whatever it is you believe in, Libra. You will work yourself to getting to the top of the spot. 4 of Cups. Confidence and process. Let's get a few more cards. So magic coming to, oops, that was slippery. Magic coming to Libra. Well, first of all, Libra, I want to say that in this energy, everything that is magic right now is coming to you on a foundation of hard work. It's coming to you from a foundation of practical endeavors. Fairy dust can happen for you, Libra, but that fairy dust needs to happen first and foremost. It's like you need to go and take some time out and imagine or work or build or foster that fairy dust in the first place. If you think that fairy dust is glitter and, I don't know, sandalwood. Like, for instance, let me put it this way, Libra, in this energy, you could define something as abstract or as esoteric or even as unattainable as fairy dust. And let's say if you did define fairy dust as being glitter and sandalwood, then it would be that. And that would give you a foundation, Libra, for you to continue the vein of what fairy dust would do, how would it benefit you, or the benefits it has, and so forth. It's like in this energy, Libra, it can be something already tangible, something already practical. It could be something that you make up. But first you need to define it. First you need to start thinking about how you would craft it. And then it gains a life of its own, Libra. But it has to be, too, something that you believe in. 9 of Wands. 8 of Wands. Strong Sagittarius energy here. Ace of Wands is Libra energy. Let's see what else we have. Another ace. Okay, a couple things here, Libra. Your magic. You shape things. You can give form to things. You can give definition to things. You can bring value to things. You can breathe life into things. As long as, Libra, whatever it is you're defining, whatever it is you're building, you yourself believe in it as well. As I said, belief is very important here. I have 6 of Wands coming out as the common energy here. Libra, if you have Leo energy in your chart, that Leo energy definitely speaks of a talent, your own unique, like we all, of course, have gifts, but this is literally what sets you apart if you have Leo energy. One could also say in this energy, Libra, for your magic really is to make a stand. It's like you're given, you have the ability, Libra, to stand apart from the crowd, to gain attention for a reason. You set direction. You do, as I said, you have to think about how you would define what it is you want to create. What kind of benefits do you want to expound? Because as I said, we have competency here, we have process. And basically, whatever you set your mind to, Libra, you can do. You can get people excited. You can show the way. You can lead the way by example. And in this energy, too, of leading the way by example, it's not necessarily showing tangible assets. It's having the idea and pointing out the direction. It's telling people how to go and assemble what you view as success, Libra. Libra, your gift, your magic is showing the possibilities of what could be. And you can rally people behind that. Very strong energy, Libra, to achieve. I would also say in this energy, Libra, just to go back to work, although this wasn't quite, work readings, right? Magic, but just to go and put that there. Hello. Yes. Oh, thank you for the likes. Another thing here, Libra, that I want to say is what kind of business ideas have you had, Libra, that you would like to explore? In the work that you're doing right now, how much do you spend planning? How much do you also spend, we could say, getting it together, operational strategy, dealing with potential clients, dealing with staff? I mean, I just wonder, just how much of a center point are you? Because in this energy, it's great energy, Libra, for you to go and strike out on your own. All this energy here, Libra, you can definitely go and pivot yourself to your own ideas instead of lending your talent, your gifts, your magic, Libra, to other organizations and thinking about the best way to realize their goals and their plans. In this energy, Libra, you should be thinking as well about how can you pivot to a more independent platform, Libra, where you have complete control. Because again, we go back to that first part of your reading that spoke about your gifts. Is really when you are aligned with what you believe in, nothing can stop you. And Libra, even if you're working, with an organization or with a group of people that you believe in, Libra, I really feel in this energy, the true seamless connecting points is you yourself setting direction and not following the direction and the vision and the needs of others. Thank you. So let's go and check out Gemini. Magic coming to Gemini. Magic because of Gemini. Let's see. Let's see, Gemini. Knight of Swords, Gemini. With a Princess of Discs. Though I said that princesses are definitely more wild energies, stronger energies than pages, although sort of on the level of pages. Well, there's stronger energies for sure. They have a little bit more. They're not quite like the fragile sprouts that a page is. I have some sevens coming up here, Gemini. Sevens tell me, Gemini, a lot going on. Gemini in this energy could also be a little bit of a warning here that I don't know if this is things that you get involved in or people gravitating to you, Gemini, but this is like almost, well, people trying to get more out of you than what you're being compensated for or what you're being signed up for. People come to you saying, oh, all I want is A. And then Gemini, as they work with you, as they deal with you, as you deal with them, Gemini, you find out that what they're asking for is just not A, but they're asking for A, B, C, D, all the way to like S. More than 60% of the alphabet. There's an eagerness and a joy, Gemini, in everything that can be obtained from you. Innately, people sense what they can gain from you, Gemini. And Gemini, they're not into reciprocating or replenishing that which they harvest from you. So that's a little caveat, a warning there, Gemini. I'm going to say, Gemini, in this energy too, as we're talking about the magic coming to you and for you. Gemini, don't share all your goodies. Don't share all your brilliance. Gemini, it's good to sit back and listen. If people think you are a little taciturn, Gemini, if they think you are a little shy, a little slow, hey, even a little incompetent, Gemini, I would say in this energy, it's fine for them to have you underestimate you and for you to have a clear idea, Gemini, of the people you're dealing with, the talent they have, the motivation they have, Gemini, that be very clear, as clear as you can be before you start unveiling who you really are, Gemini. Because you will be overworked a bit, Gemini. You're a Cancer. Hello, Adam. So I did do Cancer. I did water and fire on an earlier reading about 4 days ago. I forgot Cancer's reading because I did a couple more since then. But do check out Cancer's reading. I thought all the water readings were interesting, actually. But I don't really recall what they are. It's a blur. But yes, if you have any water placements, if you have any fire placements, you can check that out. And if you have any earth placements, I'll do earth placements at another time. This is just to go and get the air going. But if you have any prominent air placements, being a Cancer, you may have prominent Gemini placements, right? And also too in Vedic astrology, sometimes you could have a Gemini. You could be a Gemini sun in Vedic lore, right? Anyway, Gemini energy, Leo energy is not that far from Cancerian energies. But anyway, we'll continue with Gemini. So Gemini, that's sort of the basis here. But we have a Knight of Swords. It's a very strong energy, Gemini. Lots of possibility here, Gemini. As long as, Gemini, you don't allow yourself to get distracted or don't allow weight to come and cling to you, slow you down, weigh you down. You don't want to be depleted, Gemini, from what you're meant to do, what you should be doing, the gifts that you're given. You're tasty, Gemini. Tasty, tasty Gemini. I don't know if I flipped that back. I did. I folded that back. But we had a 7 of Swords there in the energy. Tasty Gemini. Knight of Swords, 7 of Swords. Gemini, I'm going to say the magic that benefits you right now is definitely quick movement, Gemini. Don't put any roots down, Gemini. Keep yourself at a distance, Gemini. Just because you can nurture and grow and explore and expand, Gemini. Now's not quite the time to do so, Gemini. Now's the time, Gemini, for movement. Gemini, for the gifts that you have not yet found your place. Not yet found a place, Gemini, that is worthy of you. Although they'd like to be, Gemini, Gemini, you have a couple of messages here. One is Gemini, people, as I said, once they get to know a little bit about you, Gemini, once they see what you can provide, Gemini, once they have an idea of what you can do, Gemini, very, very emphatic about keeping you, Gemini, keeping you occupied, Gemini, keeping you busy, Gemini, keeping you in their orbit. And perhaps, Gemini, you could find yourself reciprocating, and then slowly and surely, the world that people are drawing you into, you find yourself looking at that and not really at the full 360 outside of the characters and the environment you're dealing with. That's one half. But for me, for you, Gemini, my recommendation here, light footsteps, Gemini, very quickly, Gemini, sample, Gemini, don't linger, Gemini, dance, Gemini. 10 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Gemini, everything is on the table for you, Gemini. Now is not the time for you to go and limit yourself, root yourself down to a particular cause, a particular avenue. Not yet. There's more to be revealed, Gemini, and it won't take much time at all, Gemini, for you to go and see how certain situations will age, how people behave. The sincerity, Gemini, of the appreciation they have for you, and how do they display that, Gemini? Anyway, Gemini, your magic is you have fluidity. You, Gemini, can do lots of things. You can fit in many different areas. You don't have to choose, Gemini. You should not choose, Gemini. You're meant to dance right now, Gemini. So welcome that, Gemini. There'll be a time soon enough, Gemini. Soon enough in this energy, Gemini, when you will be rooted to a cause, a place, a routine. an endeavor. Soon enough, Gemini, but not yet. So Gemini, your magic right now is dancing faster than a butterfly, almost like a hummingbird, and seeing all the beautiful colors and light the world has to offer. Experience, Gemini. That's what you're meant to note, to understand for your next phase. Okay. Those are my messages. Hello, Adam. I'm afraid I don't understand myself. What do I do for you? Well, you can give me a like. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone who has given me a like. For the earth signs, I will be doing the earth signs. I'm not going to do them right now because it's almost 3 a.m. where I am. And I get up early, like in 2 hours. I will be doing the earth signs. I will also be having another compilation of the other half of, I think, Who's Watching You. But there's some other readings that I want to do too. On, I think, kind of those politics and entertainment segues. We'll see. Hello. Anyway, yes, if you do have fire or water, do check out the signs that I did for that. I will link it also to, actually I could do that right now. I'll link it in the description. And I'll leave this up for a little bit of time. And thank you, everyone. And until next time. Of course, that's water, and let's see if we get some air in here. There was someone who asked me when I was doing the water signs to do air. I forgot her name, but I said I'd get to it. So there we go. Thank you. Good night. Thank you. How do you know your sign, Adam? You would go to, you'd get a free natal chart. If you know when you're born, you could, as long as you know your birth date, you can go and find out your time. So you could just put in your date of birth. You can even do it online in the search engine too at this point. You could just put in the date when you were born, the month, the day, and the year. Actually, you don't even need the year to find out your sign, just the month and the day. And it'll pop it out. It'll tell you, like, what's there. But if you know where you were born, you can go into a free birth natal chart online. Like, I think Astro Cafe does one. It's like a pink site, and then there's a site that has like a blue heading. They're very old layouts, old templates. I forgot what that one is called. Is it like Astrodensed or something? Dienst? I'm probably mispronouncing it. I don't really pay attention to the names of them, but it's like a navy blue banner, and I think the logo's like some sun moon type thing. But you just type in free natal chart and it'll pop it up. And if you know where you were born, it'll give you more information. And also, too, if you know the time that you were born, you get a bit more information. And even if you don't know the exact time, you could ask your parents, like, roughly, did they have you in the morning or the afternoon? What about what time? You could find out. And with that, it would just provide some more context. And you could find out, because we're more than just our sun sign, right? That's how, otherwise, every Pisces would be the same as every other Pisces. It comes down to how everything is arranged within your chart. So if you know your birth date, if you know your location, your birth time and your location, you can find out things like what kind of houses do you have, what planets are in your houses, what degrees are those planets and houses at, things like that. And in my case, for the readings I do, I'm not exactly doing astrology. I use astrology as a way to target collectives. Like, for instance, I can do a reading on someone. You can give me their name. You could show me their picture, and I can get information on them that way. Chi-chi. Or you could also just make up a name for someone. You can think of them as some sort of, like the person with the red shoes, right? That's a hook, an anchor that I could use. So for the collectives, all they are just basically, for me, a way to tap into a collective. And when you think about it, in terms of using tools like, in this case, tarot, you can see lots of alignment there, because there's many different ways to read anything. Read smoke, read chicken bones, read dirt, read cards, read water, read color. And when it comes to something like this, you could read it by the imagery, you could read it by the color palette, you can read it by the astrological connotations here. You can combine it all and see what works for you, what you feel like. Chi-chi. Okay, Chi-chi. My cat's going meow meow. I hear you. But yeah, so that's the main thing there. And again, if we're referring to collectives, we have Libra energy with Justice. Six of Swords would be Aquarius. Two of Cups is Cancerian. You could also dig into it even more and get timing from these cards as well. There's a standard connotations with timing. You could also feel your own timing, feel your own energies, and so forth. Thank you.